Good morning and welcome to day 3 of the Maxxsonics virtual keynotes here at SEMA 360. Hope everyone had a great day 2. Already this morning we had an amazing UTV 101 audio roundtable discussion where we discussed our various UTV configurable systems for MB Court. Specifically this morning we talked about the X3 system. It was a very good conversation. And if you have time this week, if you're attending SEMA 360 and you're a member of the industry, definitely stop by our virtual booth. We have all of our brand new 2021 products, product videos, and those roundtable discussions that everyone can partake in. Today we have a mobile audio one-on-one discussion at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll have 2 more tomorrow, and you can see that all on our virtual booth on SEMA360.com. But today we have some exciting new product announcements, just like we've been doing all week long here with the virtual keynotes. We also have an 2 amazing vehicles that we'll be discussing today, vehicle builds that we have to release. But let's get right into our presentation this morning, and we're going to be starting off with Autotech alloy amplifiers. Let's jump right into it. And here it is, the new Autotech alloy amplifier. This thing is amazing. Super small footprint for the Autotech alloy amplifier line. Let's dig into some specs here, talk about some features. So the Autotech alloy amplifier line is that small footprint that is driving the powered forward tagline that we attach to the Autotech brand. It delivers clean, undistorted clarity in all the audio playback that you throw at this thing. It features the QTD technology, so quick thermal distribution technology. So that means that all the thermals are going to be taken away from the PCB, and that's going to deliver a high level inputs and deliver high-end result of performance out of this thing. It includes high level inputs, so it can integrate with OEM audio systems that don't offer RCA output. And let's talk about some of the end panel. Obviously, we have an RCA inputs for that traditional audio input. This model right now is our 2100.1. So we're going to be looking at level adjustment, subsonic filters, low pass filter, phase adjustment, and a selectable bass boost. Every monoblock model comes with a remote, so you can adjust the bass level via the remote. On the input side, or the connection side, we have spade terminal connections that are standard throughout the industry. The Autotech alloy amplifier also features a white illuminated Autotech logo. The insides, we have our Pro-Fi MOSFET components that maximize power efficiency while improving sound quality and minimizing distortion. Sound Shield technology, which minimizes heat buildup in the aluminum heatsink, keeping the amplifier running cool while shielding music from distortion that could cause by heat. There's 2 channels and 4 channel class AB amplifiers included in the line. We have 1 2-channel and 2 4-channels, and 2 monoblock models, a 1100.1 and a 2100.1. The nice thing about this new Autotech alloy amplifier small footprint is that it's 20% smaller in size compared to our conventional, say, Mean Machine amplifier line. So this is going to be perfect for those installs where you want to conceal the amplifier or where space is kind of at a minimal at a minimum. So you can really take this amplifier and put it in any car, in any system that you need something for a smaller solution. So these are shipping now, and you could contact your local Autotech dealer and make sure that you can check out all of that powered forward technology from Autotech and the alloy amplifier line. Pretty cool. I like these. The Autotech brand, we're trying to push it further and further, right? Yesterday and earlier this week, we talked about those Autotech off-road lighting, and this is just another product offering from that brand, Autotech, where we're really trying to step up our game and push Autotech forward. But let's jump into another product from our Hyphonics brand. And if you're a follower of the Hyphonics brand, you've definitely heard the name Zeus. Our Zeus amplifiers are known throughout the industry of being kind of an entry-level staple, where it's the perfect amp for someone that wants to step up their game and start getting into the audio aftermarket. So this year, we're launching our brand new Zeus Gamma amplifier line. Let's check it out. And here it is, the brand new Zeus Gamma ZG amplifier from Hyphonics. Super sleek and streamlined heatsink design here. This is going to go perfect in any install here. This will go with any color car too, or any color kind of interior that you got going on. Let's dive deeper into the specs here and take a closer look at everything. Awesome. So let's go through some things. Obviously, we're going to go right off the bat. The Hyphonics blue illuminated logo, that's one of our staples. That's here also with the Zeus Gamma amplifier line. Extruded aluminum heatsink with a silver stainless brush finish. This line is a complete AB 2-channel and 4-channel class amplifiers, and then the monoblocks are class D amplifiers. It's a 4-way protection circuitry in every amp, so that way you can monitor thermals, overload, DC, and speaker short protection with lighted indicators on the amplifier's end panels. Let's take a look at the end panels here. So we have obviously RCA inputs, high-level inputs, the standard level adjustment, bass EQ, phase, subsonic filter, low-pass filter on this monoblock amplifier that we have, the 3200.1D. The cool thing too is that on all the end panels here, we actually have LED strips that are built into the end caps here. So as you put this in the install, you're going to have a nice blue like LED cast light here on the side. With all the monoblocks, you're going to get a bass remote included too. Let's check out the connection side. Same thing here where you have that blue LED that's inputted into all the M panels. Molded terminals for all your connections, so that's going to be better connection points and make an easier and cleaner install. The Zeus Gamma is shipping now, so definitely talk to your local Hyphonics dealer and get one today. This is truly an amplifier that's powered from the gods and a perfect solution for those people just getting into the audio game or that love the Zeus brand. Definitely. It's a really good looking amp, super clean and slick. The guys in the design and engineering department did a really good job with this one. Awesome. Well, we've talked about some amplifiers today, but let's talk about one of our awesome vehicle builds. So one of the new platforms that everyone's really excited about around with SEMA time, which unfortunately we're not seeing those builds in person, but that hasn't stopped us here at Maxxsonics from building some cool builds. We have a brand new Jeep Gladiator. And this one is our own Maxxsonics Gladiator. So let's check that out and talk about it. Here we go. So that is our 2020 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition Maxxsonics. We'll call it an urban spec Gladiator. I know what you're all saying. Oh, no. It's a mall crawler, man. Mall crawler. No. Let's talk about what's in that vehicle. So we have a Hamburger's supercharger kit. So right off from the bat, this thing is crazy performance out of it. It's probably the fastest kind of truck I've ever driven. We have Falcon tires that are wrapping around the XD series wheels that are super clean, slick, and really set off the tone of the vehicle. With that, we got to make it sound good from an exhaust and a performance standpoint, right? So we have an AFE dual exhaust system with this thing. It sounds crazy good. Like, you're like, man, this 6-cylinder truck sounds good. It's crazy. But with that, we have our brand new Autotech off-road lights, 9-inch model and the 5-inch models up on the hood. Lights up the whole road, and especially, I don't know, if you want to blind someone if they're if they're going too slow, give a little flash of those, get out of our way. We're using our supercharger kit, we're rolling. With that, we obviously have a Hyphonics sound system in it. BXX shallow mount Brutus subwoofers with Alpha amplifiers. So Alpha's our flagship small footprint amplifier in the Hyphonics brand, and that powers also the Alpha series speakers. This thing sounds as good as it performs with that supercharger kit. It's a really rad build, and it's kind of that perfect blend of urban meets performance meets truck with an amazing sound system from Hyphonics. So with that, let's shift some gears and talk about some UTV products. Today, we're going to be launching from our MB Quart brand, our universal overhead systems. We at MB Quart have been really pushing some UTV audio systems and some solutions for that. We have different kind of buyers and different type of listeners for the UTV market. Some people just want some quick audio solutions with like a soundbar, which we produce a bunch of those. We make some OEM versions of our soundbar for Polaris. We make our own aftermarket versions with the NSB line. And that's like a really good, hey, I just need some tunes for my UTV. And then from the higher end of spectrum, we have full-blown audio systems with our stage kits for either Can-Ams or Razors, where they're full systems, 4-speaker, 1 sub setup with multiple amps, a source unit. It's the best bang for buck. You're getting a full system all in one package. But then there's this middle tier market where people want a all-in-one solution, but that sounds better than just a conventional soundbar system. And that's where these universal overhead systems are kind of landing, right above a soundbar, but right underneath like when you start doing some conventional style speakers and source unit setups. So let's take a look at our brand new universal overhead systems from MB Quart. And those are universal overhead systems. Let's go into a deeper dive into the specs, features, and the model offerings that we're giving for these systems. And let's take a look at some pictures here. So let me pull this up real quick. Awesome. So the universal overhead systems are a 4-speaker setup with a 3/4-inch titanium dome tweeters. So you're going to create some crystal clear high frequencies out of those. So that's going to cut through all the engine noise, wind noise as you're riding around in your UTV. And these actually aren't limited just to UTVs. So this will mount to anything that has either a roll bar mount or something that you can attach this to. So this is perfect for UTVs, obviously, but then also like things like a golf cart. You know, there's a bunch of people that have those in their communities and that's how they roll around town. This would also be a perfect solution for that. The source unit that we included in this is that GMR LCD that we released a couple days ago. So that is includes a 4-volt output source unit, pre-out higher input for crisp and smooth sound, featuring obviously Bluetooth, USB connections, so you can connect your smartphone, Android device, iPhone. That way you can have full control over that and listen through your phone device. It has an integrated Autotech off-road LED dome light. So this thing is crazy bright. It's touch activated, so you touch that little white part on there, the bulb, and it turns on. The full body of the whole system is a high impact HDPE composite enclosure. So it's ultra compact design, takes up minimal space, but also provides a strong structure for the whole system. I really enjoy this poly design that we created for the speaker grill. It adds that aggressive look to this system that kind of sets itself apart from the others in the marketplace. Inside every kit is going to include all mounting hardwares that's going to help you mount to multiple style cages, roll bars, profile tubes, ROPs. And the nice thing about this system is that it comes in a few different models. We have a 33-inch that fits up to 37 and a quarter inch, all the way up to a 58-inch. And then we have a 41-inch model, all the way up to a 46-inch model. And that means it covers the ranges from 37-inch all the way up to 66 and a quarter inch for mounting distance between roll bar mounts. The system is self-powered by the source unit, which is going to be pumping out 160 watts of power. Everything is IPX68, so fully waterproof, dustproof, mudproof. Install it on your vehicle. Don't have to worry about anything getting ruined via the elements. And on top of the system, we also have our PSA-P2. So this is our auxiliary input. So this is where you can put that USB connection point for your smartphone or Android device, an iPhone, but then also utilizing maybe a USB jump drive or a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary in for a more conventional input. This audio system is going to be shipping out in the next couple months. We're probably looking towards a Q1 ship date, but we're really excited, and we're really excited to see how these are going to look on everyone's UTV or golf cart solutions. So definitely check out mbcourt.com in the next couple of weeks and months and see when these become available so you can talk to an authorized MBCourt dealer and get one on your vehicle. But we talked a little bit about an all-in-one solution. Now let's take a look at one of our UTVs that we designed here at Maxxsonics, which is our Can-Am X3 that we're calling the Red Scarlet. Let's check it out. And that's our Red Scarlet. You gotta love when the audio and video guys do a little classic chopped and screwed ending on that clip. But let's look at a couple of pictures here of the machine, and we'll talk about some details about it. So first of all, we have to thank all of our partners and sponsors and just overall friends that helped us out with this build. So from the get-go, the guys at KMC Wheels hooked it up with our awesome wheels for this X3 build. They wrapped it with fuel off-road tires as well. So from the get-go, the look of this vehicle is already aggressive just with those wheels and tire setups, and they perform well too on the trails. AZP Concepts obviously hooking us up with the best cages in the industry. Low profile, cleans up that, The stock cages from the X3, they're good, but nothing beats an aftermarket cage on this, and nothing even comes close to the quality and the build of an AZP Concepts cage and roof. So thank you, Ian and Jason, from those guys out there. The welds of this thing, the bends, everything, the geometry is perfect, spot on. If you have a UTV, you need to look into AZP Concepts for your cage designs. Obviously, the guys at Evolution Power Sports hooked it up with an exhaust, a full tune on this thing, so this is a crazy performing machine. Renegade products with all of our detailing needs. That's what our go-to is when we're done riding for the day and we want to shine it up, so when we're driving around town, we always pick up and use the Renegade product. We have Autotech off-road lights so we can light up the trails, but then we also use quick light LED whips. They're fiber optic whips, so when we go riding, they're perfect for at night and when we're hitting the trails or the dunes out in California in Glamis. And that's where we put our riding flags. Axia alloys for all of our mirrors, mounting solutions. They're the best in the industry as well. But let's talk about maybe the audio system here. So in our Red Scarlet, we're utilizing our Stage 5 Can-Am X3 kit. It features the GMR LED radio that is one of the best in the industry. Full IPX67, waterproof, dustproof, and those are going to be connected to, we have 4 MP1 speakers throughout the whole system. The nice thing about this is it includes the whole dash panel, so it's a like factory fitment. Actually, it's even better than factory because there was panel gaps that our engineering and design team took out of the OEM design and cleaned up with our aftermarket solution with these panels. So, and even better than factory finish. Obviously, we have the rear speaker set up with the MP1 tower speakers, full IPX67 waterproof, dustproof, mudproof. These are kind of dope that you can actually take the grill off and customize that. For this build, we kind of went with a slick, clean, blacked out grill design, but you can actually pop that grill off and color match that via paint or any kind of like finishing with like a vinyl wrap, so it can match your UTV or ride that you put it on. And here's the quick light, quick disconnect fiber optic LED whips. These things are amazing. And check out that slick, look at those welds on that AZP Concepts cage. Just like a stack of quarters tipped over, perfect. Yeah, that's our Can-Am X3 called the Red Scarlet. And the cool thing about the Can-Am X3 kits is that in every kit, they feature the GMR LED radio. This thing is one of the best in the industry. So IPX67, full waterproof, dustproof, mudproof, AM/FM radio, weather band radio as well, full USB control, so connect your smartphone, iPhone, Android device. That way you could play all your music via USB. That includes album artwork upload and everything like that. It's a really slick design. And the cool thing is this panel that we include on this, it doesn't take up that rear the top-mounted fusing and diagnostic port that's on the Can-Am X3 dash. There's some other kits out in the market from other manufacturers that actually connect those two with their panel that they include, and we know that's frustrating. We heard those cries for, man, if I have to go in, diagnose something, change a fuse, I have to rip apart my whole dash just to take off my panel to get to that? No. We heard you. That's why our system includes a panel that actually still utilizes that stock location so you can get access to your fuses and diagnosis port. Like factory finish with the texture and all the panel gaps, if not improved. Let's look at the speaker panel. So that is the front speaker panel. Everything comes pre-installed in the kit, so you don't have to worry about putting this into the panel. MP1 116, so 6.5 inch Nautic Premium speakers with a 1-inch titanium dome tweeter. Like I said, with that grill, you can actually take the grills off and paint that to match your ride. OEM quality finish and fitment if not better than OEM, like I said. And obviously we utilize some CarLink switch knockouts there. So if you have any Autotech off-road light solutions or quick light LED whips, you can easily put those on a rocker switch with a CarLink knockout there. But yeah, our Can-Am kits and our Can-Am solutions are some of the best on the market. And it's really rad because our Stage 5 kit includes a woofer setup, but we designed it specifically so you can add an additional subwoofer into that. So everything comes pre-wired into the wiring harness, so you don't have to hack into it. It's plug and play from the get-go. And that way, we want you to spend less time installing and more time writing. Because we're enthusiasts like you, it sucks when you have to spend a whole weekend just installing an audio system and when you could be utilizing that to go riding. So we had some amazing products here today. We talked about some amazing builds. Like I said, we're going to be doing roundtables later today and all day tomorrow. Stop by our virtual SEMA 360 booth and see if we can connect. I'm Rob here, and we're going to see you tomorrow with the same kind of setup, new products, some featured vehicle builds from us, and we're super excited to show you. So definitely tune in. That's happening at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time here on the Maxxsonics brands Facebook pages or our YouTube page. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Later.